Hi guys, I wanted to make a video where I talk a little bit about current stuff in my journey. Um, on the one side, I really enjoy League. On the other side, I don't enjoy playing right now that much in general, like any of these competitive games, and I feel like I've burned myself out by trying too much at the same time, and I don't know if it's the time consummation of these things because if I want um, to be able to perform in these different things, I need time to prepare, and I feel like it's going too much, and I feel like I can't keep up with my own pace, and it's kind of frustrating me or annoying me, and then I get additionally annoyed by sometimes League itself, like especially when I play against easy champs and so on. Like it's it's a vicious cycle right now, and then I know, of course, like every time I say something against some champion, someone will be, I don't know, uh, how do you say it? Whatever, mad at me for saying something about it. But honestly, like, yes, sometimes it may feel like I overreact, but I don't try to make something up. I just sometimes, like, I just sometimes feel like a champion in this situation is brain dead. And that's objectively, many times it's true, to be honest, uh, from my point of view. And there's no, I don't feel bad or good about it. It's just like that. Some champions are brain dead, and that's okay. Like people, I don't know, people get offended so easily today. Like yes, like there may be people like, oh no, you're suffering from toxicity, but you're toxic yourself. That's not the same thing, because um, the thing is, um, many people on the internet that comment mean stuff and so on. First, they are unconstructive. Second, their intention is to hurt the other human being, attacking their self worth or something. And there's nothing wrong, in general, to play a brain dead champ, to play a fucking brain dead champ and run it down every time and get, I don't know, high rank or something. There's nothing wrong with it. And I don't have anything against it. Yes, sometimes I'm annoyed to play against brain dead champs, but what about it? I don't care. And because I don't care, I show that I'm annoyed about it. And I know that I get judged for it, for saying what I'm feeling at that moment. But that's part of the process. And I know people like, oh no, he's so toxic, he offends me, or he offends other people. Man, I don't care. My problem is partly because I worked a lot on my mental, and a lot on, getting rid of the ego. The problem with the ego is if you get rid of it, you also, firstly, you care less about some things. You get more, how do you say it, objective about things, but also you care less about other people thinking about you and what you say. Because part of the ego, of course, part of the ego is the self-worth and so on. I need to perform, I need to be good, blah, blah, blah. The rank stuff and so on. You know what I mean. Achievement, blah, blah, blah. I need to be something to be something. Or become something to be something, whatever. But also part of the ego is the mask. I mean, that's my opinion. I don't care. There are definitely more opinions, blah, blah, blah. Opinions are opinions. But in my opinion, it's also the mask that you set up. Like, if I don't want to get judged by people on the internet, I shouldn't be on the internet in the first place. But I can minimize being judged by telling the people what they want. What do people want? They want people that are perfect. Why don't I set up my mask, and if I'm angry, I just play it over. If I'm annoyed, I just play it over. Or do I show what I feel so that I can have, when I rewatch it, kind of a good feedback what it is. But it's a vicious cycle, because you can also have that you feel like the people that view you expect you to be toxic. So you could, in your mind, subconsciously be more annoyed than you would be, because you're aware of the cycle of parallel reinforcement. I don't think it's the right word, but two things reinforce each other, and kind of a cycle of self-fulfilling prophecy. Like, if people think you're toxic, and you know, or you feel that people feel that you're toxic, then you get more annoyed by it, and you may get toxic by knowing that people expect you to be toxic, and that may program you subconsciously to get toxic yourself. That's a very interesting topic. But besides the point, I don't think I can keep up all that stuff like Tekken, chess, Street Fighter, Valorant, League, all at the same time. At least I completely feel burned out. I have no joy doing anything anymore, to be honest. I hate it, partly. Although I enjoy it, I hate it. I don't know how to say it. It's like nothing really matters. Nothing really, I don't know. Like, yes, I like to get, and that's the next thing, like, when I record with voice, it's very funny for me, because, like, I talk, like, I don't know, I get a little bit annoyed at something, and I show it because, honestly, part of me has fun doing it, to be honest. I don't know, it's kind of cool. I enjoy sometimes getting mad. Not I don't know, it's like, I feel like the next thing, if I wouldn't care at all, that's the next thing in my subconscious. I don't really care about these things, but to know what I'm capable of, I need to make myself care. So I don't really care, in a sense, about the game, but I care about playing the game when I play it, when I do it, then I care about the activity itself. And I allow myself to care and not be a robot or something and not care. Because if I don't care at all, I don't know, maybe I can get to that point, maybe it's better. But I feel like right now, I mean, there are two different points. If I don't care at all, what is the point in even doing it, if I don't care at all? And I always had that problem, like, I don't care about much in life, to be honest. That's why I have problem, especially in competitive environments, to flourish, because I just don't care. Someone's better than me, so what? What about it? What is so great about it, It's like, yeah, he's better. Okay. Chill, bro. Life goes on. Like, in 100 years, he's as dead as I am. That's the harsh truth, But of course you got, life after death and so on, and everything. I mean, I believe in it. Everyone can believe whatever he wants. To be honest, I don't care. Of course, some things affect me, but in general, I don't care. You know, there's a difference. And I just feel like I just did too much stuff and I overworked my body. And my body is just like, I don't want anymore, you know? I don't have fun doing it anymore. And I want to do a little bit of programming on the side. And recently I didn't have time to do anything creative besides playing video games. And that's really sad for me, to be honest. Because I really like, you know, being creative. I don't know, creating stories, video games, something creative. But it's very hard because, like, for me, like, if you go into the public with it, it can too soon it can restrict my creativity, because too much negativity is making me angry inside, like, and then I get mental blocked by it, by the negative energy of the people that are, you know, talking bad about it. So if I have a creative project, I need to finish it completely and then release it, because then it's already done. Then they can, you know, be negative about it and talk bad about it, but I've already done it. I can't be mental blocked anymore and be hindered from finishing it. But that's kind of beside the point. I mean, it's part of the point. And the thing is, I feel like I need to change something. I can't continue like this, like I've continued before. And I'm aware that that when I'm getting a little bit annoyed and talking a bit, it for me, when I hear it, when I watch it, it sounds like I'm having a mental breakdown every time. It's so funny. But when I remember, it's just, okay, I got annoyed a little bit and showed it. What about it? You know, it's just, and I know that many people that watch these gameplay videos, these videos where I talk, that's like, I don't know, that they feel like I'm, I don't know, emotionally unstable or something. But I don't have a problem with that, honestly. Like, when I started this journey, I was aware that, like, most people will think that I'm a complete maniac and kind of delusional, crazy guy, and think bad about me because of what I show them, if that makes sense. Because I'm very aware of myself and what I show people, and I tend to show people my worst side, because I don't care that much, to be honest. A part of me likes to be viewed by people in a negative way. It's kind of a subconscious wiring, because I hate setting up a mask for myself, like pretending to be a good guy, pretending to be the nice guy, and telling people everything they want. I don't give a shit about that, honestly. I'm sorry for the language sometimes. Sometimes I have to use these words, I don't know. I feel like they're necessary sometimes. But yeah, it's like, of course, I'm aware I'm not perfect, I'm blah, 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 blah. And all this blah, 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 blah. Like, that's the next thing, that I'm annoyed sometimes. Like, this hidden perfectionist mindset. Like, yeah, I know it's true, okay? If something goes wrong, look at yourself. What have you done wrong? In itself, it's true. But the thing is, everyone talks about it. Like, I feel like everyone, when someone watches my videos, like, every time I say, like, oh no, my teammates or something, then people think like, oh no, he's so delusional. He doesn't think what he did wrong. And deep inside, when I have these gameplay videos, I get so annoyed by these hidden cycles, because I know exactly when I do something, people will judge me for not doing this. You know, doesn't matter what I do, I'm a bad person. And that's annoying me. And partly of why I'm burnout, not everything of it, partly is because I share my journey and I'm aware how it looks on the outside when someone watches it. And it just annoys me because people just think that, oh, he's delusional, he's this and that. I'm aware that I'm delusional. I'm aware. And I know that I make mistakes. I'm very aware of that. And it's part of the process to make mistakes. But the problem is, with this perfectionist mindset, it kind of reverses itself. Because every time, like, it feels kind of harmless, but it's not. It's kind of a mind game of our own minds. It's like when someone blames his teammates, then you say, oh, he's delusional, he doesn't work on himself. He doesn't see his own mistakes. But you don't know that. I mean, it's often the case, maybe. I don't know. I don't talk too much with other people about that, to be honest. I'm not very social, in a sense. But then you get the negative feedback, like never to say what is happening right now. Like, if a teammate let you down, then he let you down. It's not your fault that he let you down. You could have predicted it maybe that he would let you down in that situation. You could have maybe prepared for it, but in itself, it's a true statement. It's not a delusional statement. In itself, there's no problem with sometimes saying that teammates did something wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Because, like, to really improve, I mean, maybe not, but for me, it's important to really see things how they are, and I need to see myself and my teammates. Because in a team game, it's important to see yourself and your teammates, for me. I mean, of course, that's up to discussion, blah, blah, blah. But I don't feel there's anything wrong with sometimes, like, when you feel your teammates let you down, to say, oh, my teammates let me down. Even if it sounds over-exaggerated, but it's just how you feel right now. And it's okay to express feelings. And I know people get offended about everything today. And if you express your true feelings, because we are, in our society, we are told to just shut up and just do what you're supposed to do and shut the fuck up. That's what we're told in our society and by our communities, especially on the internet. I mean, I had on another channel, like, I had something about, a little bit scientific stuff, and one comment below was there, this all wrong, not very constructive, but this all wrong, shut the fuck up, or something. But yeah, it's just too hard to find the balance between everything, and it's like very hard, because everything you do has a vicious cycle, like people thinking about what you did and judging it, and then this feeling they give you on an energetic level, like, okay, maybe I'm delusional, blah blah blah, I don't care, I feel stuff energetically. When many people think negatively about me, I feel that, okay? Not always, but I tend to feel it, and it affects me, okay? And I don't care what people say. It's just my life experience, and it's just how it is. If other people don't feel that, good for them. Okay? Everyone is a little bit different. And yeah, it kind of tends to reinforce itself in vicious cycles. And I don't know right now what is the right path to take and how to proceed with all this gameplay channel and so on. But I think I need to change something. Maybe lower the amount of, I don't know, like the number of games I play. Maybe, I don't know. But yeah, I need to definitely change something, because right now what I do is not sustainable. I'm going crazy. Not crazy, but exhausted and burned out. I'm at the point where I don't have any joy doing these things, and that's kind of like typical burnout symptoms, I feel like. So I need to accept that and address that and change something. I don't know how I will and what I will do with the channel, whatever. But I wanted to inform you guys and talked a bit about other stuff. I don't know. Most people won't care, but I had to do it. But yeah, thanks for those guys. I don't know who, for whatever reason, stick to watch some of my videos. I mean, I enjoy sometimes myself when I sound like I have a mental breakdown. I find it really funny, to be honest. But I don't have the time to watch much of it, so I just sometimes partly some moments. But honestly, it's kind of funny sometimes to hear myself having a so-called mental breakdown. But yeah, I feel like I get really hyped up because in the recordings I hear my voice, and I don't know, I feel like I'm having subconsciously fun to overreact about things. I don't know. And I don't know if it's good for my gameplay quality. I need to think about that, to be honest. But yeah, that's the things I wanted to address, to be honest. And of course, wish you guys all the best. I mean, why shouldn't I? And like, don't overdo stuff, I would say, because everyone, like, especially today, if you're like me, like if you're passionate about living the right way and you tend to be perfectionistic and you try, to do everything the right way, and it's so hard to do that without getting burned out, I feel like. And don't do too much at the same time. I feel like that's also a thing that can get you burned out, and just reflect on your situation and try to find the best way not to get burned out, I guess. I mean, I'm partly in the process right now, but I feel like it will get better. Yeah, all the best, guys. Have a nice day and take care of yourself.